Roll the corn. We know the truth now. Peace to my beautiful people from this beautiful land. I love you, and I'm in love with you. Hit the like button. Hit the share button. Put where you're from and put the corn in the chat. Put where you're from and put the corn in the chat. Yup, it's him. Roll the corn. Orlando, Florida. Roll the corn. We know the truth now. Hit the like button. Hit the share button. I love you, and I'm in love with you. California in the house. Detroit. Roll the corn. Respect my kicks. Augusta, Georgia, what up? Bill Lynch, Chicago, roll the corn. We know the truth now. Hit the like button, hit the share button, put where you're from, and put the corn in the chat. Amber, what up? Atlanta, Alpha Queen, Los Angeles. Rudy Ray. STC Me. Thank you so much for the share. Niggas, what up? Indian J. I got a download, y'all. I got a download. I might be wrong, I might be right, but I'm gonna run it across y'all and see what y'all think. Daryl Harden, what's up, brother? Roll the corn. Divine Love. We know the truth now. Appreciate the love, y'all. Appreciate the love. Colony, what's up, brother? T. Corbett. Peace to my beautiful people. I love you, and I'm in love with you. Bow my head to my people. Roll the corn. Now, I got a download. Now, I'm going to have to get some old books and go through this, but I got a download on some stuff I'm going to show y'all today. It's very, very deep and interesting. I want to show y'all. I'm going to see what y'all think. I'm not through studying this, but I'm a spiritual ninja. What up? I'm gonna run it by y'all and see what y'all think. But I'm gonna find the receipts to this stuff, and I'm gonna expose it, and this real history gonna come out. Hit the like button, hit the share button if you on YouTube. Hit the hype button. Roll the corn. Tony P, what up? Carl Macon, roll the corn. Put the corn in the chat. Put where you're from, put the corn in the chat. L the third. Energy is life. Alpha Queen. I'm shouting out everybody today, man. Anthony Jacks, what up? Tremaine. 369 Major, Florida Chief. Relic. Spiritual Ninja. Trina White. Tony P. It's a roll call. It's a Ty Mary roll call. Dallas, Texas in the building. What it do, Florida Chief? Gary New, roll the corn. Casey Macon, roll the corn. Follow Casey Macon. Follow Keisha the Hood Princess. God by the Johnny, what up? Now, let's look around before I get to what I'm looking for, to what I'm going to tell y'all about that I'm studying. I can't prove it yet, but I know what I'm looking for. That's all I need. It'll come later. The way it happens is I get a download and I start studying it, and then I start looking into what I need to look into, and I find it every time. But it always be in old literature, right? Let's go here. I'm just gonna show y'all some stuff I just been finding interesting, but then I'm gonna get into the lecture. But let's go look at this first. 1933 dictionary. a 1933 dictionary, right? Now look at this. Ghetto, the Jewish quarter. Ghetto, the Jewish quarters. We ghetto, huh? We some ghetto Jews, huh? The Jews are always in the ghetto, huh? This shit is crazy. Ghetto, the Jewish quarters of town, where they put the Jews at, where they put the chosen people of the earth and of God and of everything else in the ghetto. Why? You gotta ask yourself why is ghetto a Jewish quarter? Now, we all know the Ashkenazi Jews lived in ghettos in Europe, but that ain't what I'm talking about. Now, why are God's nature's chosen people always in the ghetto? They always get put in the ghetto. They always got to struggle. They always get oppressed, prisoners of war, enslaved, taken advantage of. They always in the ghetto getting taken advantage of. Why is that? Because these other cultures know. They know what they are doing, people. We got to look at this thing another way. We got to look at it another way. These other cultures already know who to put in the ghetto because they always want to oppress the chosen people. That's a fact. All through history, they always want to oppress the chosen people. It's still going on today, people. Still going on today. Ain't nothing changed from now to 3,000 years ago. Only thing changed is before they got here, we didn't live in the ghetto. When we got here, when they got here, that's when our people transferred over to the ghetto. Why is that? Crazy, right? Ghetto. The Jewish quarters. Now, they try to say the Ashkenazi Jews, Jewish quarters in European cities, the Venetian ghetto. Right? But as I go through history, it shows that all of the chosen people all through history lived a certain type of way. They were oppressed by another people who was jealous of them, by another people who wanted to profit off of them, by another people who wanted to downplay their existence and doings on the earth. And history repeats itself over and over and over again till we change it, people. We got to change it. Because the real chosen people didn't live in the ghetto. They lived in paradise. On promised land of their ancestors. Then these other beings come along and force us to ghettos. So that's where our people end up at. In the ghettos. Roll the coin. Let me show y'all something else I've been looking at. People and Canaan tribes, Phoenicians, visited America in the Bronze Age. They did not visit America. They are from America. Now look at the Canaanite. Look at the ancient Canaanite on the wall. What he got on his head dress, people? That don't look biblical to me. What does the ancient Canaanite have on his head dress? Put it in the chat. You see it. What does the real Canaanite have on his head? Feathers. These people from Sumerian. Now, as we keep studying through history, the sea people, Palestine, the original people. Then you get hunter-gatherers after these people. Then you get hunter-gatherers after the feather-wearing culture. The Canaanite wearing feathers. That's a fact. He's not even from that land. He's not even from that land. Nowhere near it. Block, start to break. This is our people. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Hold on. Let's go here. Let's go right here. The Atlantean, Tula, Mexico. The Atlantean, Tula, Mexico. Look at that headdress for a minute. Just look at the headdress for 1 minute. Look at the headdress. Let me get my laptop. Look at the headdress. Look at it. Roll the coin. Look at the headdress. You see it? Straight up and down. Feathers on the top. Straight up and down. Feathers on the top. Watch this. Let's go look at something else. See, it's right there in our face. We ain't paying attention to it. It's right there in our face. We ain't paying attention to it. Look at the headdress with the feathers up top. Look at the ancient Sumerian, Mesopotamian with the feathers up top. Interesting. Y'all see what I see? Y'all see what I see, right? The same bloodline. Do you see what I see? That's the same headdress, people. It's a little different, but it's the same. It's the same bloodline. Look at the bow and arrow. Look at the bow and arrow. Now, I'm looking at this morning, and I get a download. Hold on. Hold on. Before I get started, let me show y'all something. Because I want to show y'all what they called these people. Before we even get started, I want to show y'all what they called them. So we won't get no misconceptions. I want to show y'all what they called them now. What did they call them? Atlanteans. Tula, Mexico. Atlanteans, right? Okay. Got that established. Now, deep down in my spirit, these the same people. Deep down in my spirit, I feel it. This morning, I felt it. These the same people. Now, if the tribes in Mexico was called the tribe of Issachar, Like I told y'all about Tula, the tribe of Issachar, there should be some type of connection to these people and these people. It's a connection there somewhere in the words and the misspelling of the words. It's something. I get a download. It's a connection there. You got to find it. Let's go find it. Now, I ain't through studying this. This is only a theory at this point till I find the receipts. But let's go look into it and see what y'all think. See what y'all think. Roll the coin. Now, we all know Abraham, the bloodline of Abraham, came from the city of Ur. From the city of Ur, right? That's Mesopotamia. Abraham is with the tribes, right? He comes from the city of Ur and goes to the land of Canaan. Am I tripping? I'm giving y'all the backstory before I give y'all what I'm going to tell you. Let's go make sure that's true, because I don't want to lead nobody wrong, right? Abraham, which Eber and Ivri come from. Abraham, Eber, the man who crossed over. Let's go see. He left the city of Ur in Mesopotamia. Let's go see. Okay, Abraham, he left. Let me show this to y'all before we get going. Abraham left the wealthy metropolitan city of Ur in Mesopotamia. Okay, then he went to the land of Canaan, right? Okay, now we all know Abraham is connected to the tribes, and he left the city of Ur in Mesopotamia. Okay, we got that established. I want to just get. I'm trying to let y'all see what I see. So he left the city of Ur in Mesopotamia, looking just like this, looking just like these people, with a story of a flood, with a king's list of people before the flood, talking about they lived 26,000 years and they learned astrology. So when the Bible story starts, Abraham is already 26,000 years in astrology. He already advanced. He already the truth. Right? So this ain't the beginning of his bloodline story over there. Or it might happen over here. It don't even matter, but I'm going to break this down. Now, these people are already 26,000 years in astrology. Let me show you that. So I keep y'all on what I know, and I'm going to show you. Now the Sumerians, I told y'all a long time ago, it took our people 26,000 years to map out the zodiac. Different ages, right? Because somebody had to do it. Now, roll the coin. Now, evidence suggests ancient Mesopotamian cultures, including the Sumerians and the Babylonians after them, were sophisticated astronomers who observed long-term celestial cycles. With some researchers and theorists argue, included knowledge of 26,000 year possession of the equinoxes. So these people knew about the 26,000 years it takes to go around the zodiac. So when the story starts of Abraham leaving Mesopotamia, They already know the story of 26,000 years of astrology. You get me? Y'all with me? Put the coin in the chat. Put the coin in the chat. You get me? You feel me? You understand where I'm coming from? Now, who are their ancestors? Because if they got 26,000 years of knowledge before Abraham, where they come from? Where did they learn this at? Was it the mound culture is the culture that mapped out the 26,000 years and passed it along to the kings, the bloodlines, or the original people of the earth. That's what really happened. Roll the coin. Now, the Sumerians have a king's list before the flood. So they're talking about their ancient cities before the flood. The people who mapped out the 26,000 years of astrology before Abraham popped out. This shit all go together now. So now, who got the oldest structures aligned with stars in the world? America. So that same bloodline are the people from here who started traveling, and they became Abraham and Jacob and all these different people in the Bible. But let's keep going. Now, the tribe of Issachar is these people. Tula. Tula is Tola, the son of Issachar. Then you got Sumerians, Sumar. That's when the download come in at. That's where the download come in at. Then you get Sumar, right? So I'm going through looking at some shit, and I see theories in Yiddish suggest that the Sumar might be mistaken linked with names like Sachur, short for Issachar. Hold on. Hell no. Ain't no way. Ain't no way them Sumerians, the tribe of Issachar. Ain't no damn way, you hunter-gatherers. They look just like them. They wearing the same damn headdresses. It really ain't Sumar. That shit called Sachar. You hunter-gatherers. You lying pieces of shit. That is a tribe from Timeri over there on the Tigris and Euphrates Dam, which I already knew it, but this is just a download. I'm still working with this. Let's keep looking. Now, let's go back and give you the backstory on this. Let's give you the backstory. Damn, this is fire. Now, if the Mexico tribes say they come from a family of Issachar, the Mexico melanated tribes are descendants or ancient special ancestor is Issachar. Okay. Roll the coin. So if they Issachar and Sumar might be mistakenly linked to Suchar, Suchar is short for Issachar. Roll the corn. This is the craziest code I ever broke in my life, and I done broke 1,000 of them. Now, If Issachar's tribe is the first Sumerian, let's keep looking. Sumar, Sachur. Let's keep looking. The black-headed people. Okay. Sachur is used as a shortened form of the Hebrew name Issachar. Is this the real word for Sumer? You hunter-gatherers? Damn, it's fire. Let's keep going. Sachur is Yiddish for Issachar. Sachur is often used as a Yiddish equivalent to short form of Issachar, particularly among the Ashkenazis. Now, they're using these words, the fake Jews. Sachur Bur. Bur means bear in Yiddish. Okay, let's keep going. Sumerians utilized a base 12 system and held the number 12 in high regard, which may have influenced the tradition of the 12 tribes of Israel. Hold on. The alien Sumerians. Hold on. Hold on. This is too much. Let's slow down. Let's slow down. The Sumerians used the key number 12, which may have influenced the tradition of the 12 tribes. Now, is these the first people on that land over there teaching these people this stuff who came there from somewhere else on reed boats? They calling them gods and aliens and they flying from Nibiru and all this shit. But really, these people come from America. You lying motherfuckers. Trying to act like y'all, they been figured this out, but they will not tell it because it shows our culture built their cultures. Let's keep going. Roll the coin. Biblical tribe Issachar and Zebulun carried traditions, earlier civilizations to other lands, such as Mesoamerica. Interesting. It's a connection there somewhere, people. We all know them pyramids down there, these old mound systems in Mexico is way older than Samaria. This stuff is old. They try to say Samaria older than everywhere else, but Samaria is down the line. They are more advanced about the time they get over there. Roll the coin. Let's keep looking. Let's keep looking. Abraham migrated from Sumer. According to the book of Genesis, the ancestors of Abraham lived in ancient Sumer. So is it our old culture going up into the time of Abraham? That's fire. Something else I got to show y'all. Hold on. Let me get a receipt. Let me get a receipt. Put the corn in the chat. 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 Give me a 2. Give me a 2. Now, truth now. If that's the tribe of Issachar connected to the Sumerian Ubaid culture, they got to be talking agriculture. They got to be talking about some type of plant is the plant of life, the key to life that came from heaven. Now, the Sumerians in their ancient texts are talking about we have the plant of life that came from heaven. For real? From heaven, huh? Okay. Let me show y'all some more stuff. Roll the corn. The Akkadian word for grain. Grain, people. Let's blow this up. Sa'am. Marie. Sa'am. Marie. Sa'am. Is the plant of life for the Sumerian. Marie. Sa'am. Marie sound like Tamari. I might be tripping, but I got a download. Marie come from Tamari. The city was called Marie in Mesopotamia. Sa'am is the grain from heaven of these people. Let me show y'all the story. Let me show y'all the story so I can get to the point, because this shit is crazy. Marie Sa'am. Let's go look it up. Let's go see what they're talking about. Now, they say this is grain. Here we go. The city of Marie in Mesopotamia, trading hub. See barley or grain. Sa'am. Grain, a specific quantity of grains. It says barley, people. Marie and the grain trade. The city is named Marie because the people came from Tamari. That's a fact. Agriculture management. Now we all know cuneiform was written for debts of corn, debts of grain. The Marie archives, thousands of clay tablets, extensive records of grain distribution, irrigation projects, temple stores. Central grain was the city's economy and political stability. Marie Sa'er. You see it? Now, let me show y'all that they call this the grain from heaven. Crazy. Marie say, grain from heaven. This is what the Sumerians teaching now. When paired with the idea of grains from heaven, it points to the significant Sumerian myth about the divine origin of agriculture. There we go. There we go. Let me clean this phone off. Hold on. Roll the call. Y'all got to see this. When paired with the idea of grain from heaven, it points to a significant Sumerian myth about the divine origin of agriculture. This is where we get to the truth at. Now, this is what they want to teach you. Grain was not originally found on earth. It was kept in the grand mountain of heaven. Okay, there go the alien shit. There go the alien shit to throw you off. The theft from heaven. The myth describes how the deities, Ninazu, stole grain from heaven and brought it down to earth so that humans could farm it and sustain themselves. Okay. The divine gift, the grain from heaven, often symbolizes the Sumerian sign C, was seen as a gift from the gods, An, and Enlil, to end human hunger. See how powerful this was, people? The concept of grain, raining from heaven, also appears in the Bible to describe manna, which is called the grain of heaven. Now we getting there. What the hell is manna, truth now? Whoa! Manna. What is manna, truth? Manna lapun. Manna lapun means white corn. Hold on. Roll the corn. Enter. Oh, shit. I'm through teaching. I'm done. I'm retired. Casey May can take over for me, brother. I'm done. I done seen enough. I'm done. I give up. Ain't nobody listening. Don't nobody give a fuck. I know the truth now. I can go to sleep. I'm done. I'm doomed. Expressive Science said, now there's fire. Listen to me, y'all. The grain from heaven was manna. The corn to feed humanity on the other side of the world. Them Sumerians they talking about. That's a bloodline of one of the 12 tribes. That's a fact. Now, manna is white corn. Manna was in the ark of the covenant. Was it their truth? According to the Bible, the golden jar containing manna was placed inside the Ark of the Covenant. God's miraculous provision for the Israelites in the wilderness. Manna is corn, grind down corn. We know the damn truth now. Now, truth, you want to get a little deeper? Just cause manna lapun is the name of the Lenape Indian Let's go see. Manalapan is the name of an Indian tribe from Sumerian with these fake ass natives. And stole everything. Hold on. The Lenape was called Manalapan. Come on now. Come on, internet. Don't play. Don't play. Mentioned in historical records as Lenape individuals. Manalapan, Manahata, Lenni Lenape, Mana Yunk. A place name meaning place to drink or roaring waters. The original people, the Manalapan. Okay. Hold on. Hold on, True. Hold on. That is an American tribe. Okay. Lenape are mound builders. Let's go see if they ain't changed all the shit over. Ancient mound building cultures of North America. Hold on. Roll the coin. Hold on. I ain't done. The Lenape migrated west and encountered or even fought the mound building people. Okay. Now, hold on. Now, we all know the bloodline of the Assyrian, the Babylonian, the Sumerian started fighting against the Egyptians for some odd reason over time. We know that. That's a historical fact. Now, this shit just get deeper and deeper by the day. This is the greatest story ever told. But the Lenape were called the Manalapan. Manna is in the Bible for corn, the grain of heaven of the Sumerian. Then it goes to the Bible. So now, y'all are getting these stories from our ancient culture, switching the books around, switching the names around, doing a whole lot of switching, telling our story what happened on this land long time ago that was taken to other places around the world. Now, the Ark of the Covenant. Let's go see what this shit say. It gonna lie, but I'm gonna break it down. Now, what if the Ark of the Covenant let's go look at what they say about the Ark of the Covenant. Divine instructions, 10 commandments, manna, Aaron's rod, divine meeting place for the guardian of Israel, physical location of presence among his people, housed in an ancient place. The ark reminded the Israelites of their covenant containing the 10 commandments, Aaron's staff, and a jar of manna. Now, what if they switch this over to religion, trying to tell you that the Ark of the Covenant was some type of religious stuff, when really the Ark of the Covenant was a way of living and corn. Because corn can feed people. It's some type of covenant with nature, people. The power of that grain could feed everybody. The Sumerian just told you that, right? Now, was that knowledge that powerful back in the ancient times to where if you put the Ark of the Covenant in the wrong people's hands, evil will come from it? That's a fact. They spoke about that. They spoke about that. This shit is crazy, but we got to break it down. Now, if captured or handled by unauthorized individuals, the wrong hands, it brings immediate divine judgment to the world. Plagues, a disaster, rather than a blessing. It cannot be misused or treated a certain way in the wrong hands. When it got into the wrong hands, death throughout the land. The gun fell and broke its presence, and the people were afflicted with tumors until they returned it. This shit is crazy. Hold on. The ark really symbolizes nature's power. I get it now. I get it now. This Atlantean knowledge of agriculture could starve out a kingdom if they don't have it. Or it can build a kingdom if they do have it. So this knowledge was hidden from evil men who could use it to control their areas, to control the people, to enslave people, right? Now, our ancestor was so smart, when that shit really happened, when it really happened, y'all already know who got the information after it happened. It got into the wrong hands. Who are the people that it get into the wrong hands of? Put it in the chat. And I hate to say this, but it's true. It's true. Not the government, not the hunter-gatherers. No, Moors, Africans. Africans got it first. Africans got it first. Africans got it first. Because when we come to their land, it's already melanated Africans there. Ain't too many hunter-gatherers around at the time. It's all melanated people, us and them. We mix with them. They get the knowledge of the covenant. They get the knowledge of agriculture, the knowledge of the seeds, the knowledge of structure building, the knowledge of commandments. They mix with us. They ended up running us off of their land because in the Bible, it said they sent chosen people back to their homeland. Arzareth. That's a fact. Now they take over. Our bloodline mixed with African Moors, Amazigh. Moors all over Then what did they do with it? Then what did they do with it? This what fucked the world up, people. See, now y'all gonna know what fucked the whole world up. The Moors you is using the Neanderthal against us. I believe that's why it's a black and white issue. That's exactly why it's a black and white issue. We taught it to the Africans, mixed with them. We upgrade their DNA. After we mix with them, they come back years later in history and push out the Canaanites. They push out the Hebrew. They enslave them. They do all of that, right? That's why they ended up in the ghetto. Now, when you push us out, ain't nothing left but YT hunter-gatherers. Them the last breed Mongols and YTs, and them the last ones that don't know the knowledge. You get it? Now, how did Moors enslave people with food or agriculture? Watch this. It fell into the wrong hands. We came to teach it. They held it back and enslaved people with it. Europeans, Slavs, sub-Saharan Africans, right? Hold on, we got to go back to the ancient times. We got to go back. Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go see. Let's go see. Let's go see. Moors, Muslims, Iberian Peninsula, enslaved Slavic people. Historical records indicate that it wasn't through agriculture, they say, but rather for domestic military. See, they ain't going back far enough. 9th and 11th century, they ain't back far enough. We got to go back more. We got to go back a little more. Hold on. We got to go back a little more. That ain't far enough back. That ain't far enough back. Roll the corn. That ain't far enough back. Roll the corn. They still enslaved these people in the 19th century. Agriculture slavery. Crazy. They still doing it, bro. They still doing it. I don't want no new knowledge. I want some old shit. I gotta put the word in here right. They still enslaved and got them out there working in the agriculture field right now today. 19th, 20th century. That's crazy. Roll the corn. Roll the corn. This is what happened, people. Food was extremely used to control, manage, and exploit enslaved people in both ancient European contexts, such as Rome, heavily impacted Africa. Enslaved populations were often provided with minimal rations of food, such as corn. In Rome, they were still doing this stuff. It got into the wrong hands, people. Now, these melanated Moors y'all talk about, these people right here, these Negro Moors, these people right here, that y'all be showing on y'all page, acting like they some type of hero. These are the people that was using the agriculture knowledge to enslave Slavic people. You get it? They still do this shit today. Now, that's why they got the white girls all in their goddamn pictures and roll the coin. This is what these boys still claiming today. They ruled over England. How did they rule? They got the bloodline from us and the knowledge from us, and they ruled over Europe for 800 years. How did they do it? Ain't number one way to do that, people. You have to control the food to rule. You got to control the food to rule. If you don't control the food and new crops and knowledge, you can't rule over a people. Why you think in America they want to control all the crop fields, all the food, all the water? Why you think that? How you think these people got wealthy? Agriculture, people. Moors, saints, knights. How you think they got wealthy? Where they get the money from, Truth? Huh? Where the white folks get the money from? Where did the Queen of England get the money from? You got to ask these questions. Then you're going to figure out what's going on. Achieve significant wealth and economic influence through advancements in agriculture. The Moors. Indigenous Berber Muslims. They got rich in agriculture, people. The agricultural success transformed European economies and diets, introducing techniques and crops that turn arid lands into productive lands, valuable and highly taxable assets. Now they taxing the land, people. What they still doing over here? Taxing the motherfucking land. Agriculture got them people wealthy. It wasn't no gold, no silver, none of that old African shit y'all be trying to teach. The crop field got their ass wealthy. Now, Queen of England, same thing they did, the hunter-gatherer did right behind them. Got wealthy from agriculture. She did generate personal wealth from agriculture. Queen Elizabeth. You see it? Now, the Queen of England, she knew agriculture got her rich. So she bought up this right here, but she just sold it a couple years ago. And I'm going to show you what she owned because she knew agriculture was the money. The Queen of England indirectly owned a massive 38,000 acre cotton plantation in Bolivar County, Mississippi. Oh, okay. Yeah. You think they just over there balling they just over there balling, huh? Yeah, you don't know where the money come from. You think they got all the money to go that them folk got rich off your ancestors' land. They figured out that shit over there, came over here and took that shit over here, got some more money. They still live on the agriculture fields of our ancient culture in Europe right now today. Mounds out there right where they live. They took it from the Moors, who was wealthy before them. See, you got to know your real history. All that bullshit these people be teaching, it's fluffy. Let me give you the real story before I get out of here. Let me give you the real story. Them people didn't know nothing about tilling no soil, planting no seeds in Africa and Europe. None of them. They didn't know nothing about no astrology. They ain't know nothing about no irrigation or no river. They don't know nothing about none of that. Until our people pulled up on them goddamn ships. We pulled up on them ships with feathers on our damn head. So all this shit you talking about, all this bullshit, we pulled up looking just like this. Roll the corn. Just like this. Canaanites. Whole different people. Light brown skinned people. I can show you the people on the ships going right back to the bloodline of these people. I can show it to you. The Captarim, the damn Mizraim bloodline. I can show you all this shit on in paper. All of them seafarers. Where they come from. We pulled up looking like this. Right? We pulled up looking like this. Yeah. This ain't even they people at all. The first people look like this, melanated. You can tell that's a Negro. You can tell that's a Negro right there. Melanated. You can tell. Look at his face. That is not no damn white boy. It is not no damn alien. That's our people. Already advanced with clothing, bow and arrow, a whole astrology system, pulling up on hunter-gatherers, Africans and YTs. Now one of them know shit. Because we were here first. Facts. We go over there, we start putting that crop in the ground. Palm trees, corn, pomegranates, citron trees. We start planting that shit right there in their face. You get it? Because Nineveh got the corn. The Nineveh town of Nineveh of Mesopotamia got the corn, people. I already proved it. Now, these people are talking about the plant from heaven, the plant that saved our civilization and have us thriving. We're going to teach y'all that. But don't betray us, you hunter-gatherers. We're going to teach y'all, but don't betray us. And that's exactly what they did. That's exactly what them people did over there. They betrayed us. Our own people betrayed us first. Facts. And they still doing it. We had a covenant with nature to teach everybody this knowledge. But once we started teaching it, evil came. People wanted to be the man, egos, just like today. They get to learn a little something, they get egos. Now they come back and take these people out, claim they spot, use the knowledge to enslave everybody else on that land. While that was going on over there, we were still in tribes in peace over here. You get it? This their story. That's why all the wars went on over there. All the stuff tore down. They fought over everything over there. That's why they buildings that look like Roman and Greek buildings, really our buildings, tore down over there. But over here, our buildings still look good. Still, them Capitol buildings were there the whole time. Our shit still look good over here because we never fought wars on our own land with our own people. Yet they did that. Now, let's look at the big picture. If these are nature's people, Baal, these are the Baal people, the so-called evil Baal people of nature. They not. They not. They turned these people's beliefs into devil beliefs. Everything they do is devilish, evil. Let me show you. Roll the coin. Watch this. Now let me show y'all something else first. They go along with what I'm trying to show you. Let me show y'all this first. Roll the coin. Now, got to show y'all this so you can understand it. The Walker vase. See that? Precious artifacts from Sumer. Was looted and almost lost forever. Why they want to try to get rid of this right here? They came for this, trying to blow this, trying to tear this up. Was looted and almost lost. Why? Why? I'm going to show you why. Because this breaks history. Right? Let me find a better picture. I got to blow it up. This breaks history, people. The Walker vase breaks history. The Walker vase. Inanna on the Walker vase. Okay. This ain't even the whole image. I need the bottom. Roll the coin. Hold on. Let me find the bottom of this joint. Now, let's get to looking at these artifacts and we can kind of tell what's going on, right? We can kind of tell what's going on. They won't show me nothing, I swear. They be tripping. Hold on, y'all. Let's see if we blow this one up. What the hell? Hold on, y'all, because I gotta show y'all the bottom of this. A good picture of it. So you can understand what they got on here. Why they want to get rid of this. Why it's hard to find, right? See that right there? See that right there? At the bottom of the Walker vase? Now what that look like to you? What this look like right here? What the hell is that? What's that right there? Look at it. That's corn. At the bottom of the Walker vase. Right there. The nigga said a Moorish sunflowers. Sunflowers from America. How the fuck is Moorish? Get out the chat with this stupid shit. Sunflower was created by mound builders in America. We got the oldest sunflowers in America on the Mississippi River. In the world, Craig. So let's go back to the corn. That's corn, people. That silt of corn, that's corn. That's why they want to get rid of this. Look at these animals. Look at these oxes and cows. They was bought here also. Just the way that the people came, they brung these too. This what got to plow the field. Now, they didn't kill these animals. They didn't sacrifice these animals. They praised these animals. Hunter-gatherers started killing them for the spring. We showed them love for the spring. Roll the corn. Now, this artifact right here, they won't even show it nowhere. Nineveh corn tablet. And Nineveh is another word for Navala, which is Hebrew. Hold on. Tablet. I ain't gonna show you this one. I gotta go back and show you all this. Now, let me show y'all the Nineveh corn tablet, what they talking about. Thousands of clay tablets from the Royal Library of Nineveh, covering diverse topics including literature, medicine, and administration, right? Gilgamesh or medical. The term corn in context refers to grain. But when I found that Nineveh corn tablet, which I got a picture of it somewhere, that Nineveh corn tablet got people with corn rolls all over it. So they ain't gonna show it to you on here. They're just gonna show you the cuneiform. They ain't gonna show you the actual picture of people out there growing corn in Samaria. But I got the old artifact. I got it. Don't worry about it. Now, see if they're gonna show me something on here. I doubt it. But I got a picture of Nineveh corn tablets. And I guarantee you, folk growing corn on this damn tablet. Corn and palm trees. All that shit come from here. So study the Nineveh corn tablets talking about corn debt. Debt. People owe people money, right? They paying them in corn. Grain, corn. I just told you Sa'im. Did I show you Sa'im at the beginning of the lecture? Sa'im, documented in specialized clay tablets or dockets. Sa'u is really Sa'im. Let me go back and show you the receipt. Because I just had it up here. Right here. Roll the corn. Mary Sa'im. You see it? Do you see it? Right there. Manna in the Bible. Corn. We know the truth now. The amount of corn, oil, silver owned, along with the repayment Put a two in the chat. 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 My bad, that was my nephew. I had to answer that one. That was my nephew. Now, these people are talking about sa'am or sa'u, which is corn, which is manna in the Ark of the Covenant in the Bible. That automatically tells you that this teaching is coming from people from America, people. Automatically. The grain of heaven is manna. Corn, sa'u, sa'im, which is the Sumerian word for this grain. They say it is the grain of heaven. It comes from heaven, people. So it's really explaining what's going on. That's fire. They call it the corn dockets, the Nineveh corn tablets, agriculture loans, debt of people starting a crop field for you to feed your people, and they were some kind of way paid for it with some of the corn or some of that, right? And this shit is deep. It's deep. Now we start looking into religions. We start looking into religions now. With that information, now you look at religion different. Now, let's look at something. Let's check something else out I want to show y'all. Now, how did the Arab people get the concept of a pilgrimage to Mecca? Now we understand where all this stuff come from. The ancient culture in America had pilgrimages to corn, to mounds, to fertile land, black soil during a certain part of the year. This man right here. Dude, we are not from Ham. Did I say I'm from Ham, bro? Did I say I'm from Ham one goddamn time in this life? General. Stop trying to put us in a box, bro. I didn't say nothing about we from no Ham. It look like you done ate too much ham in your profile picture. We ain't from no Ham, bro. But we do have bloodlines, bro. You have to acknowledge that different bloodlines left America and done certain things. You got to acknowledge that, bro. I ain't here to play with nobody and bust no jokes, but you got to acknowledge what you don't know where your bloodline come from, big dog. You just think you in America just here. Ain't nobody ever showed you where your ancestors go back to. Come on now. Let's keep going. Now, where did the pilgrimage culture come from? The pilgrimage to Mecca. Through my own research, we made pilgrimages to crop fields, fertile soil. We brought soil from our part of the country to another part of the country on a mound and dumped the soil on the mound, people. And we made a pilgrimage to Makkah. That's corn. In Hindu, Makkah is corn. Go look it up. They just switched the words around and talking about all these different languages, but all these languages are based off one powerful language. That's our language. So it always gonna link back. So where did the Muslims get the idea to have a pilgrimage to Mecca? Where did that culture come from? Right here. Let me show you. I ain't gonna block them. I hope you learned something today. It's cool. I'm gonna let them make it though. The ancient Sumerian had a well-organized culture of pilgrimage, people. Often traveling to sacred cities to honor their gods. They try to say it's their gods, but they're going back to the fertile land like their ancestors did. Pilgrimage. This is where they get their pilgrimage to Mecca. Right? This is what started the Quran teaching of a pilgrimage to a holy city. You get it? Now, the Sumerians engaged in journeys that function in pilgrimages to major, often agriculturally significant religious centers. That's where they get that from. This is passed all the way down to the Arab today, who goes to Mecca every goddamn year. The Sumerian engaged in journeys to pilgrimage to major, often agriculturally significant religious centers. Now, truth, why they do that in America at? We ain't never heard about it. They don't want to teach you your culture. Watch this. This is where that shit came from, right here. Watch this. Let me set you up. Roll the coin. I'm going to zoom in. Hold on. Roll the coin. Where they get that shit from, because everything starts somewhere. You must always remember that. Everything started somewhere. Did the mound builders of North America have a pilgrimage to sites? Yes. Evidence suggests that mound building cultures, particularly the Mississippians, engaged in pilgrimages to major ceremonial mound centers. These sites, such as Cahokia, served as hubs for religious, agricultural, social rituals. The pilgrimage to the corn, Mecca. You get it? Let's keep looking. Anasazi, the cliff dwellers, did they have a pilgrimage? Ancestral Pabloans, formerly referred to as the Anasazi. Oh, they told me they did not have a pilgrimage in modern sense. Now we talking about ancient times. To ancient times, motherfucker. Their religious life was centered around agricultural success, kivas used for rituals to ensure rain. Hold on. See, I gotta get more specific. Computer trying to dock me now. The computer think it's smarter than us, but it ain't. To the four corners. Let's go look at the four corners. Yeah, let's make it specific for you hunter-gatherer ass Windows ass computer. And you ain't smarter than me. Roll the coin. The ancestral Pabloan, the four corners. They lived in the four corners, but everybody came to the four corners during a pilgrimage. They got maps showing roads right to the four corners coming from all over the country. They can stop acting like we ain't do this shit. We did. We did. Roll the coin. There go the four corners right there. There you go right there. The American Southwest, the Anasazi, world consisted of portions of what is now Nevada, Utah, Colorado, New Mexico. We made pilgrimages back to this area. Now, truth now. How you gonna prove that? The four corners? Okay, let's go look out there. Let's go look out there. The four corners. That's in the middle of the desert now. In the middle of the desert. Does the four corners have corn or fertile? It don't supposed to be there now. Land. Somebody put that shit there. Look at that. Look at that. There you go right there. Watch this. Is it there? The Four Corners region, corn, beans, squash for centuries. In fertile canyon floodplains, dry farming. Give me a map on that. They got this shit right here out there. Look, this out there right there. They got this out there. Four Corners Monument. The Four Corners Monument sit right there. See it? Roll the corn. They go the symbol on the ground with the four corners. These hunter-gatherers know what that is. They go to the spot where you can go visit it. Look at them agriculture fields out there. Quarters of corn in the four corners. Don't even supposed to be there. Middle of the desert, big ass corn crops. Our people put there. They don't want me to look at it. Hold on, let me see. Let me find a map. I want to show y'all that map with the black soil. Roll the corn. Where that black soil map at? Just like in the southeast, that little area right there, black soil, Kemet. Same thing. They used to show the old maps. They won't even show them no more. Now, that is where those people over there get the pilgrimage from. We used to do that over here. Indians. Over here. The people who created the Hebrew language come from here. The people who created the festivals of the spring, the words, the agriculture, the way of life, all started over here. The people who took that knowledge to other places became biblical. That's what I'm trying to tell you. All that shit come from here. It started with agriculture. Then once it goes to the other people, they come with the religion part, and they turned it into a way of life of the people of those new areas. We was over here saying Canaan with a K. They was over there trying to change the name to English, talking about it start with a C. No, hunter-gatherers. This is the land of Canaan with a K. That's Hebrew. C is English. That's a fact. And they was looking like this. Like I keep telling y'all, they all over the wall in the Middle East. These people do not come from there. They come from here. Right there. Right there. We know the truth now. We know the truth now. That Sumerian story turned biblical, people. If the corn came from heaven, if the manna came from heaven, in the Bible, they saying God sent the manna. You see what I'm trying to show y'all? It's saying the same thing. The Sumerian said the people bring their crop from heaven. The Bible saying God gave them the crop from heaven. Do you see the difference? It's the same story. It started in Samaria. Then it spread it out across the land. We mix with other people. They get the story after hundreds and a thousand a year or two. Then they turn it into biblical stories. All that Moses story, Moshe, all that shit come from over here. Moshe, the Aztecs talked about Moshe. They ain't never read no Bible. Moshe is Moses. Simple. Those are Tamari stories turned biblical. Simple. We talked about our ancient culture has a yin, all on their artifacts. Circle with the dot, a yin, right? A yin. Let's go look at some more Indians. They got a yin right on their goddamn, that's a yin right there. This is lambed, a yin, lambed, a yin, circle dot, the candy cane, the cane is lambed. This is our language. It turned biblical. They learned this shit from us. Let me show you. Lambed in Hebrew. Let me show you the symbol. Because he ain't never read no Bible. He didn't never read no Bible. He don't know what a Bible is. Not him. He don't know what a Bible is. Why he know this stuff? Why he know Hebrew petroglyphs on the artifacts and he ain't read no Bible? Let me show you why. This is culture. That's why. It come from nature. Roll the corn. It come from nature. Just that simple. Then it turns into God. Now let me show you. See that cane? You see that cane? What they say? Mayim Shayim. The letter lamb. Mayim Shayim sounds just like Mayim, Maya. See that? The first Hebrew, the nature's people. That's why he got this on his side as a melanated Indian in America. That's why he looking like this. Roll the corn. That's why. Right there. There you go. That is a yin, the eye of knowledge. The eye of knowledge that goes along with the harvest, people. You have to know the knowledge of how to harvest to feed your people. That is the divine knowledge in ancient culture. And it started getting greater and greater. But it started with the harvest. An abundant harvest is the knowledge. You have to have the knowledge of an abundant harvest to be a chief. Roll the corn. That's where they come from. Corn, a yin, lambed, the shepherd, right? All that stuff go together. Where you think they got the good shepherd from? Huh? The staff of the cattle. Authority, teaching, direction. The staff of the cattle. Right? That's where they come from. Authority. You teaching people how to farm, how to do cattle, how to survive with knowledge. Lamb, shepherd staff. Where you think God got the shepherd staff from? The cattle. Authority, teaching, direction. Now, when you get to this new Hebrew, it's a man with a staff, making the new Hebrew symbol for lamb. You see it? That's the new symbol. But this the old symbol right here. Right there. A pictograph is the first symbol. Roll the coin. You see it? Pictograph, 1000 BC. Now you got biblical Hebrew. After Christ. Watch this. Watch this now. Watch this right here. This is funny right here. Let me show y'all something. They won't even show it to me. Man. Roll the coin. They won't even show it to me. Let's go back. They fucked that up. Hold on. They won't even show it to me. The shepherd's staff. Direction, authority, protection. Parleo. Ancient pictograph from lamb. Pray. Parleo. Turn into prey. See that? It's the truth. There you go right there. Look. There you go. A yin, lamb, yard, noon. Noon is nachas. Noon is nachas, the snake people. That's why Egypt got the snake. That's why the American big-ass snake in Ohio. It's the same stuff. Noon, the primordial waters of creation. Noon is a god in Egypt representing the primordial waters of creation. This is creation's people's language. Look it up. A yin. That's the same thing on our artifacts, all this stuff, people. I showed you an artifact with a mound builder with that. I showed you an artifact with that. And I showed you 1,000 artifacts with a yin on it. I showed you an artifact in California the other day with that on the rocks. Come on now. Go back and look at my YouTube. Now we get it. That's our language. Facts. And they be talking about speak your native language. Wouldn't be no English if it wasn't for our native language, Native Americans. Wouldn't even be no English if it wasn't for our language. Wouldn't be no Creole, wouldn't be no Latin, wouldn't be no Greek, wouldn't be no goddamn Roman, wouldn't be no Aramaic, wouldn't be no Yiddish, no Sanskrit, wouldn't be nothing if it wasn't for our language. That's a fact. I don't know what they were speaking over there. I don't know what they were speaking over there, but some kind of way they mix some of that stuff with ours and they get some of these Arabian languages and all of that, but It starts from a certain place. Now, truth. One more thing I got to show y'all. Because people think people just be scratching the truth, right? I don't scratch the truth. Why would I have to do that when I can show you the receipts? Why would I scratch the truth and I can show you the receipts? They go that little snake right there, right? In California, on the mountains. See a little snake? That's noon, people. Ancient Hebrew, noon, right there on the mountain. You see that circle with that line like a tadpole? Tasadi, Nachas, Nachi, Nuhas, same stuff. See that? Let's keep looking. Keep showing the rest of them. They don't believe it's over here in America. These languages. They go a yin right there. They go qua. They go mem. On the walls, right there, right on the mountains, right there in the southwest. They go a yin. They go mem. They go quaff. They go a lift. Yeah. Acting like we don't know what the hell. I can read this shit. Let's keep going. I can read it. They go Semitic, the pillars. Right there. Let's keep going. It's all in America now. They go Shin. Right there. The Atlantean staff. Shin. They go to X for Tet and Tav, the cross. There go the little snake. Right there. All of it Hebrew. All over the mountains in the southwest. They go Semitic again. Right there. They go quaff, the horizon of the sun, rising over the horizon. Quaff. The line is the horizon. That's the sun. All right, coming over the horizon. That's Paleo Hebrew, big dog. I don't know what y'all be teaching these other people. This shit right over here on the walls. Roll the coin. They go Shin in the middle. They go to red chalk, our people use. Ancient chalk. Red orca. Let's keep going. Now, what is this right here? What's this right here, y'all? I'm going to end it with that. What's that right there? what that Paleo Hebrew glyph is right there? What's that? They ain't going to teach you this one. Corn. This the one that ain't in the books. This the one that ain't in the books now. They ain't going to teach you this Paleo Hebrew symbol. That motherfucking corn. I ain't gonna put that one in the Bible. We can put the rest of them in there. We ain't putting, yeah, this right out there with it. Yep. Now, hold on. One more receipt. One more receipt, Truth. One more receipt. See that on the wall in the southwest of America? Let's go look around a little bit. Let's look around just a little bit. Hold on. Let's go see. Y'all see how they look, right? See it? Huh? Roll the coin. You see it, right? Damn, Egypt. Is that the same damn symbol? ain't no corn on no glyph over there in Egypt. Osiris, the corn bed. What the hell? Is that the same symbol in the Southwest for corn? The Babylon corn glyph? Oh, Truth, you gotta stop this shit. Truth, please stop. That's enough. That's enough, man. Yeah, hold on. That's enough. Hold on. Damn, look at all that fleur-de-lis, all that corn. Look at that corn. Corn on the Olmec, corn on the Mayans' head, corn everywhere. Look, fleur-de-lis. Yeah, we starting to get it now. Dogon, dialect, world mystery. People in West Africa, us. Dogon from the Syrian start. Anything Dagon is us. The fish god coming over the water with the corn, us. The Navajo got it. They got it from us. The Celtic got it from us. Who else? Crete. Told y'all that we were the Cretans. Mesoamerica. Hittites. Ancient Sumar. Damn, it's some more corn. What the corn at? Is that corn right there? What the fuck is that? Let's keep going. Seed, bucket, Birdman, tree of life, same shit in Mesoamerica is over there in Samaria. Tree of life, the Birdman, the bucket, same shit over here, same shit over there. Who done it first? Damn these elite receipts. Damn. Hold on. Let's keep looking. Oh, that's all the receipts y'all got? Okay. That's enough. That's enough, man. Look at the corn of the Hindu. Look at this shit. Big ass kernel of corn in our hand. Look at that big ass corn. We built them temples over there. Don't you ever think nothing different. The maize god. The maize men. The mermen are the maize men. The mermen, the maize men. Legends of aspects of metalwork, astronomy, chemistry, laws. People who sailed across the seas in Egypt. The fish gods carrying seed bags. What kind of seed bags, Truth? Containing the gifts of new plants. Oh, okay. We get it now. Roll the corn. I love y'all, I'm in love with you. Can't teach you no better. Can't teach you no better. Roll the corn. Osiris. The corn god. Roll the corn. Osiris is the corn god. Put a two in the chat. 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 Y'all hear me? Two in the chat. Two in the chat. Osiris is a maize god. Look what it say now. American animals, the oldest mummy ever in Nevada. Artifacts, ancient texts, biggest proof of transatlantic voyages in ancient times, which is corn and maize, indigenous to America, and is prevalent in ancient artifacts, murals, rituals throughout the ancient Middle East, as well as India. 9,000-year-old society shaping history of corn. That's what I thought. These are books that I want you to read right here. Acting like them they people. Them ain't your goddamn people. Stop acting like them your people. Not your people. Them our people. Roll the corn. It's them our people. We are indebted to either ancient Egypt for religion or masonry, but to America. We are not indebted to Egypt for either religion or masonry. But to America, we are indebted for ancient structures and belief systems. Simple. Roll the corn. We don't owe Egypt shit. We built that motherfucker. all them people. Look, we over there in Kemet. We in Kemet. The Kabbalah. All these niggas turn out in Egypt talk. The Kabbalah. We in Egypt. The Kemet. The black soil. Bro, shut the fuck up. It didn't come from there, dog. The oldest black soil in the world is in the southeast of America. That's the real black soil, the black belt, called the Bible Belt today. Listen, stop going over there to Egypt acting like that's it, bro. Stop doing that. Get your whole story together. Quit going to Egypt, pointing at the walls, acting like them the only civilized, ancient civilization, when we are the first people there. Stop it. Over there with y'all African dashiki on, talking about Egypt all day. Where they get their knowledge from to build like that, bro? Right here. If Africa is the motherland of pyramid building, they would have more pyramids than us. They do not. They only got a couple of spots with pyramids where our people landed on the pyramids and mounds in these spots where our people was first. Facts. So stop acting like it's just big and extravagant over there. Without us, it wouldn't be no Egypt. And that's the truth. They were trading with their people. All the people, the Captarim, Mizraim, all that stuff go together. The Cretan trading with the Egyptian, which is their bloodline of people. So they know these people. They are trading. Oh, y'all just went back to the house? Oh, y'all brought me some shit back from the crib? Bring it on through Egypt, nigga. Oh, the Phoenicians. Oh, y'all just went, you call your cousin. These are cousins. These kinfolk. Phoenician. Did y'all just come from the crib? Man, bring me some of that oak tree, man. Man, bring me some of that corn, them incense. They ain't got this shit over here. I'm acting like they had a phone and shit. Look. Look, Cretans. Oh, y'all ain't gonna bring me shit. So y'all went all the way home and ain't bring me nothing. Damn, man, y'all ain't worth a damn, man. Look, roll the corn. Y'all went to the crib and ain't brought shit back. Oh, we got you, big dog. We finna pull up. We got you. We got you. Here you go. Here you go, bro. Here goes some gold. Here goes some goddamn seeds. Yo, here you go. Here goes some copper from the Great Lakes. Here you go, bro. You want some turquoise? Some diamonds? What you need? They are bringing gifts to Egypt. The Captorim. The Captorim are under the same bloodline as the Egyptians. This is the Keftua, the Captorim. They under the same bloodline as Egypt. They go to Captorim. They go Mizraim. They're the same damn bloodline. These kinfolks from over here. Trading goods right in the hunter-gatherer face. They have exotic goods. They don't come from over there. They coming off the boat with exotic goods from Tamari, the motherland. These kinfolk, man. This like me calling my cousin, like, bro, bring me a zip of weed, bro. Bring me some of that shit from Cali, man. I'm down here in the... Bring me some of that good shit. Don't bring me none of that shit from over here. That's that. I don't want none of that Reggie from over here. Bring me some of that good shit from Tamara. Don't bring none of that other shit. We ain't shopping with them hunter-gatherers. We want that shit. It's the same thing. The Captorim is the Keftua, which is the Minian. The people that built Greece. Same bloodline as the first Egyptians. This is a fact. This is not no fluffer, no shit I done made up. This is a fact. So now we have to look at this thing different. Why do Egyptians have Phoenician boats made of Phoenician wood buried in the pyramids? Because they all kinfolk. Now let's go back to that list. The Sidonian is the Phoenician. He built the boat for Egypt. King Hiram built a boat for Egypt. That big ass boat that's in the pyramid, Phoenicians built that. These all kinfolks. P-H-U-T is the Puntites. That is the Puntites. The land of Punt. Why you think they going back to the land of Punt, visiting their kinfolks still in America? P-H-U-T translates to Puntites. Come on now. Cush is they other kinfolk. Nimrod, them. You starting to get it now? Are you starting to get it now? This all our bloodline on their land in different places. Kinfolks. Why you think they trading with each other so good, people? You ain't finna pull up with no food and gold and give it to no motherfucker you don't know. When last time you went to the hood and just pulled up and gave somebody a plate of a wing stock and a gold ring? Here you go, bro. You can have that shit. I don't know them folks. I'm pulling up on motherfuckers I know. We just gotta go back to common sense. They want you to think these are all different civilizations from that part of the world, when really these are the same people from an ancient land. They already know each other. Every time I take a trip, I come break bread with my people, bro. When I go back home to Tamari and bring some of that good shit back. Now, watch this. Watch this. Roll the coin. I'm gonna keep showing y'all that all these people connected. Phoenicians built the Keftua ship. The big ass ship in the pyramid. From American wood. The solar boat, buried in a pit beside the Great Pyramid of Giza, traded by Phoenicians to Egypt. Traded by Phoenicians. The Egyptians didn't even build it. The Phoenicians built that. Gave it to their kinfolk. Traded by Phoenicians to Egypt. Afterlife journeys. The journeys of the 9 Iliad. That's what it represents. The journey of Osiris and all them damn gods. The journey of the boat across the water. That's what it symbolizes. The 9 Iliad. That's what it symbolizes. Built from the cedars of Lebanon, trees planted by our people in the Mediterranean Sea. 4,600-year-old boat, people. 144-foot long boat. Solar boat. Now that represents, the solar boat represents the 9 Iliad. Now watch this. This is our culture. They act like it's African. Solar boat, 9 Iliad. Watch this. This what they talking about right here. See, we all teaching all that Egyptian shit. Teach this too. Here go the solar boat with the 9 Iliad. Right here. Solar boat, Egyptian mythology, sacred beetle and 7 gods, noon and yeah, yeah. That's where they come. That's why we built that for our people. That shit, us symbolizing bringing this knowledge across the water. That's what they talking about. That's why they buried the boat right there in the pyramid. Roll the coin. You gonna understand this shit you get through listening to me. You're gonna be like, oh, I got it now. This shit ain't. Y'all going on with that hunter-gatherer talk. Now, why is that so significant? That shows where these gods come in at. Now they show where the gods come in at. Now they show you why. Now they shows you why Horus is an American bird. Horu is an American bird. Now you start to understand. The star line that go with the animal from Tamari. You bring the knowledge over on a boat with the people. You symbolize it with the mythology of bringing the 9 Iliad on the boat. Yes. And it go right along, the teaching of the gods or this mythology of our people, of this astrology, came with our people over there on a boat. That's just symbolism. So you bury that same boat, the first boat to come across the water, to touch this land, you bury it as a monument. You get it? We ain't just burying boats just to be buried. That's a special boat, nigga. That's the first boat touched down over here on the Nile. Built from Phoenician wood. Cedars of Lebanon. Ain't no cedars in the Middle East and Africa until our people planted them there. I can go show you the Phoenician cities got cedar wood right there in the middle of the Phoenician city. There ain't nowhere else over there. Right there in Tyre and Sidon, Lebanon, couple more little spots in Spain where we sit there. Ain't no more cedars. That's an American tree. You think them people got a boat big enough in ancient times to cut a whole boat out of a tree? They cutting one boat out of a big ass giant tree. Ain't no trees like that growing over there, bro. Stop. They talking about them giant trees in Tamari. Ain't finna cut no boat out of no tree in no Africa, that thin ass tree. That twig ass, switch ass, that's like the switch your grandma had. Them little thin ass trees over there. You ain't cut no whole wood boat out them trees. Stop playing with our intelligence, bro. Bro, we got trees big as houses in America. You can cut that tree down and make a whole boat out of it, out of one piece of wood. Can't do that shit nowhere else in the world, bro. Go try it in Africa. Your ass gonna sink, that boat gonna be this damn big. You gotta cut down 1,000 trees to get a boat. Now, as we look into the Bronze Age, we are finding copper ingots in Egypt with shin right on the damn ingot. We stamping the work. Bro, we stamping the work with our symbols. Shin on the copper ingots they found in Egypt, 99% pure. That shit come from the Great Lakes. Only place in the world with 99% pure copper is the Great Lakes. How you find that in Egypt, bro? This shit don't come from over there. We got Egyptian pharaohs made out of silver. Silver don't come from there. We got to start looking at this shit as if it's just the plain truth. Why is that culture different from the rest of Africa? You got to ask yourself these questions. Why is that culture so different from the rest of Africa? Because it's not their culture. Why the Sumerians so different? Why the first Egyptians so different? Why the first Chinese man and Hindu man so different from the culture there now? So now let's come back home. Let's come back home. I'm finna quit bothering y'all. I know it's a long lecture. Let's come back home. Now, if somehow people left out and done these great things around the world, if somehow people left out and done these great things around the world, the bloodline here is pure, people. It's pure here. You got the purest bloodline of the first Proto-Canaanite language people on the face of the earth, right here in the southeast of America. Up the Mississippi River, down the Atlantic coast, down the Pacific coast. You have the purest bloodline of the chosen people right here, because this is where the bloodline started it. You get it? We mix with other cultures going around the world, but here, it just started mixing to a couple of 100 years ago. So now, I want y'all to know, y'all are them people, the chosen people of everything. Your covenant was to take care of the earth. That was your covenant. Where you think you learned that electricity from for free energy? The earth. Where you think all that them shiny diamonds and gold and wearing jewelry and bracelets and copper, where they come from, you getting that shit out the earth. Where you getting that feather rocking from? The truth in nature is the feather, ma'at. They come from earth. Your assignment was to take care of the planet and then help these other cultures out that come after you. But the other culture didn't take it well, and we had to fight these people. So that ain't our fault right there. But our original goal was nature's people. Just that simple. The earth birthed us. The woman is the first one to connect to the planet. Therefore, she's the mother goddess. The woman is the first one to bear seeds from the planet. The woman figured out how to put the seed in the earth and grow crops. That's why she's the mother goddess. She is the representation of the earth. That's why she the head of this shit. That's why she at the front. She is the nurturer. She nurtured the planet first. Therefore, she's connected to it before anything else. Ain't no religious being nowhere near before the melanated woman. So now, when hunter-gatherers get the information, they have to take the melanated woman out of the teachings to feed you some bullshit. They have to switch her out with an entity that look like them. You get it? How can you produce without a father, people? Think about this shit. They teach you about all this Virgin Mary shit. Virgin Mary is Virgo. How can you produce without a father? And number one way, seeds in the planet. That's why she's the Virgin Mary. And number one way to produce without a father. Seeds in the planet gonna grow every time without a daddy, nigga. That's why she's the head of this teaching. She put the first seed in the ground and it sprouted. They talking agriculture the whole time. How's she a virgin and she having babies? Virgin represents Virgo. In the sky, the Sumerians got a Virgo god. They call her Virgin. Come on, stick with me. Stick with me now. Let me show y'all what they're talking about. Virgo, the Virgin. What does she signify? Self-sufficiency, purity of purpose, independence rather than literal. They kind of call, see, this that hunter-gatherer shit. Sexual abstinence. You know, they had to put the sexual stuff in there. They ain't even talking about no sexual stuff. They talking about you being self-sufficient in nature. That will make you a virgin. The Virgo in the sky makes you self-sufficient in nature. Talking about not married or depending on the man. That ain't what that is. Bro, you are self-sufficient. So when you are self-sufficient in nature, the melanated woman was the first person on this planet to make they people self-sufficient in nature. They changing the meaning. Keisha, you exactly right. They changed the meaning of this stuff. They want you to think it's some type of immaculate birth of an immaculate child. Whole time, they talking about an immaculate spring and summer solstice for an immaculate harvest. Virgo coming out right after the harvest. Now it's an immaculate, the Holy Trinity. Holy Trinity is the sun and Sirius. Then you get Virgo on the back end after it's over, which is the Virgin Mary. That's the Holy Trinity. It's not real. It's not a literal people. Now that teaching turned into names for our people. You might have did have a Sirius god named after that, which became some type of Messiah. I can't say that it happened, But I'm telling you where the information come from. Roll the corn. So when I look into the Sumerian culture, they have a Virgo god, right? And I'm like, damn, it's the same shit. It's just different words. This word is different. It's different, right? Astrea, Virgo. Persephone, the harvest. Vesta, care for the harvest. Symbolism, often depicted as holding a sheaf of wheat, symbolizing the harvest season. Nurturing, skills of knowledge. What kind of knowledge? Agriculture knowledge. Now they say the Virgin Mary, or the different gods of the Virgo, are holding some type of agriculture in their hand, people. Let's go back and look at some artifacts. Right? So when you look in the sky, you're looking at this. You know what they're telling you. When you look in the sky, they're giving you this. Turn your phone to the right. Look at this, bud. Get out the way. There you go. See her holding the agriculture in her hand? The Sky Virgin Mary? That's where that teaching come from. You associate that with the first woman who ever done it on the planet, which is the melanated woman. Now, hold on, let me show it to you in stars so you can understand what they're looking at, right? Show it to you in stars, right? Virgo. Then you associate that with the first person, the first woman on the planet to do this. This pops out after the harvest, right? So let me give y'all, hold on, let me give y'all a depiction of some of these gods around the world and where they get this stuff from, right? See, look at her right there. Now y'all want to throw a hunter-gatherer up there. See what I'm saying? See, look. It started with the agriculture. Roll the corn. See, every time you throw some wings on something, it's showing you it's coming from the sky. It associates with the sky. You throw some wings on it. It's heavenly. It is a god, an angel. See, that's where they get you at, right? It's messages in the stars. People, look what this shit say. It's messages in the stars. Look at that. It's messages. It's messages. All in the stars. See, that's what our people knew. And we taught the stories like that, but people who don't know what we are talking about takes the story literal. We're talking about star stories. They go along with things on the ground, right? Now we got people running around here thinking this stuff is literally real people. It's star stories. The scales of Libra, the serpent, Scorpio, right? Arcturus. We got mounds aligned with Arcturus in Louisiana. These things right beside each other make stories of mythology. In Leo, fighting the Scorpion Man at the gates of dawn. In Leo, fighting the Scorpion Man at the gates of dawn. Go look at the Epic of Gilgamesh. Vega is the harp. You have to understand they're telling you stories in the sky. Corona, the Northern Crown, right? All this stuff go together. Go look around a little bit more before I get out of here, y'all. This is where they get this stuff from. We taught them this stuff. But we used it for a whole nother thing. We used it for to help us on to survive. To tell time, to tell seasons. See what I'm saying? They got to try to tell each other that this shit was really real. Zeus real, nigga. Zeus. Zeus is Taurus. Come on, man. Virgo, the maiden in a May evening. Virgo pop out. Then June come. January, February, March, April, May, June. May, June. May is when Virgo pop out. June is when the harvest comes. So now she is significant with the harvest. We know the truth now. They say, is God real? If I go all the way back, God is nature. If I go all the way back far as I can find it, nature is God. Nature is God. We could try to sit here and act like we can explain it, but we can't. But one thing we do know is that this planet produced us. That's a fact. Your skin, your bones, your eyes, everything are coming from elements from this planet. Yeah, some shit came out the sky. A little stardust came down too. That's a part of the universe. The universe is the space and the earth. But you come from the earth. So you're more earth materials than you are sky material. But it's all in the same universe. But you come from the planet. That's a fact. Your heart pump just like the core of the planet. You are a representation of the planet. Simple. So you was put here to take care of your mother, which is the planet. They want you to keep looking out of space, but really, you come from the planet. That's why we built mounds. Mounds is associated with the birth of man. That's why we put your ass back in a mound when you leave here. From dust you came, dust you go back to. That's where they get this religious talk from. This red clay, this clay and dirt and goddamn. Go look at what your body is really made of, people. And then search into the planet. Same stuff. We are just the perfect model, right? We old school. We built out of steel. Them new people from the other side came after us. They built out of plastic. They 2025 people. We 72 Chevrolets. Hard steel bumpers. They ass is 2023 Hyundais. Plastic. They fragile. They ain't got as many bones as us. They lungs ain't bigger than ours. They can't run long or jump high. I'm just telling you the truth. We the only people can endure certain things. Roll the coin. You think them damn paper thin ass Native Americans grew all them crops in the South? Flipped all that soil, grew all them crops in the South? You crazy. Them people ain't even built for that. They tried to enslave a Native American, that motherfucker fell out and died. They didn't bring you from no Africa. You was already rolling the corn over here. You just got back to work. What you been doing? The plantation was already there. It was, man, DeSoto said it was miles and miles and miles of agriculture fields. Well, nobody hungry. How you think they ate when they got their ass over here? Walked right out there in the woods and got fruits and vegetables and went to eat. Columbus said he got off the boat and smelled a smell he never smelled before in his life. Oranges. I love y'all. I'm in love with you. Y'all have a great day. Columbus said he got off the boat and had never smelled something so exquisite in his life. What is that? What is that? Paris. The Indian said Paris. The Indian said that is Paris. Paris. Paradis. Paradis. Paris fruit, nigga. In Hebrew. Paris. Paradis. Vegetation of fruit. The islands were called Hes Paradis. Paradise. Not no damn Hispaniola. That's Spanish, nigga. In Hebrew, it was called Hes Paradis. That's why he smelled all that good fruit when he got off the boat. Them people were speaking Hebrew. Paris is not Creole. Fuck wrong with this man? I love y'all. I'm in love with you. About the head of my people, man. If y'all want to get some hoodies, hop in my DM. Appreciate the donation in my Cash App. Appreciate that. Roll the coin. But the truth is the damn truth. And stop letting these people tell you they speaking all these old mixed ass languages and it's cap. What we got to mix a language for and we already got an original language to the land? Am I going to put a Cadillac front on my Benz? Hell no. We know the truth now. It's all original.